Well, most of us love going to the beach, but since the start of the Industrial Revolution, our oceans have slowly become more acidic and could possibly affect the seafood supply. Well, could a solution to this worldwide problem be found? Here in Southern California, meteorologist Anthony Yanez went scuba diving to find out.
You don't hear the words ocean farming used very often together, but a team of scientists in Orange County is uprooting and replanting eelgrass in the hopes of making a healthier ocean. It's a quiet Newport morning, and a small group of scientists from the Orange County Coastkeeper is getting ready to take a dive. On this day, I'm joining them.
So this is a 7 mil suit.
What you can't see from the boat is since 1950, California has lost 90% of its eelgrass because of what we've done to our beaches, from building homes, hotels, and even polluting our water. So there are two goals.
Answer that question of whether or not restored and natural seagrass beds buffer atmospheric carbon, and to what extent do they do that?
I get into the water to see what this kind of farming is all about. This is not a vacation dive. The water is cold and the visibility just a few feet. This dive is work. The past year, the Coastkeeper has been uprooting this healthy eelgrass and replanting it in a different part of Newport Bay. Our oceans absorb about 25% of carbon dioxide that humans produce. This CO2 makes the oceans more acidic. As a plant, seagrass uses photosynthesis to grow, and that photosynthesis absorbs CO2. The Coastkeeper is testing to see if these newly planted areas are healthier and less acidic.
So thinking about that, how would it store carbon in its sediments, and how could that potentially buffer against this bigger issue of ocean acidification?
Before the grass can be replanted, the eelgrass is bundled. A biodegradable twine and stick keep the plant together.
So we kind of make these ponytails to dig into the mud, and then that's how we plant the new grass, so it doesn't float away.
It's stored in a holding area for 24 hours.
Bundle ready to be planted.
And then we go out and replant the eelgrass.
This will get buried in the sediment.
And just like your home garden, when done properly, the grass flourishes. But can this be replicated worldwide?
We could have this hypothesis, but we want, reliable data over a longer time period so that we can actually say it buffers, it changes pH this much. And that's the goal of that project.
So far, the results have been promising, but the clock is ticking. According to Climate Central, as more CO2 gets dissolved into our oceans, the pH level drops. If it gets too low or more acidic, shelled animals and plankton will start to die, affecting our seafood supply.